So I am Robin Beatty, one of 5 children that Paul Beatty had. And these are my father, Paul Beatty's paintings. My father was an only child. He got started in Detroit. Soon after that went on to New York City. And it was in New York City that he was introduced to Picasso's work, Jackson Pollock's work, de Kooning, Matisse. And at that point, his art life really sort of exploded. He met my mother there. He worked doing a variety of things. He was a cab driver for a while in New York City. And we're talking late 40s at this point, very early 50s. I think he worked at a steak and burger joint for a while, but those were just ways of sort of trying to eke out a living and study the painting that was beginning to explode in North America, in the United States at that time. And that, at that point was when abstract expressionism was really coming into play. And he, of course, was very influenced by that, inspired by it. And soon afterwards really decided that he wanted to sort of make his own genre of that. So most of the rest of his art career was holding on to those influences because they were so important, but using them and searching at the same time for his own sort of genre or type of painting and drawing and other work that he wanted to do. After probably almost 10 years in New York City, my father and mother and their 2 kids at that point decided that they really wanted to try something new, and they moved to San Francisco. The San Francisco art scene at that point was, even actually after they got there, but that's when the sort of beat scene came into play, came into fruition. My father and mother were hanging out with people who are now, some of whom are very big names, like Jay DeFeo. Jay DeFeo and Wally Hedrick took over a flat in an apartment in San Francisco on Fillmore Street that my mom and dad left. Jay DeFeo and Wally Hedrick moved in, and my parents moved to Cumberland Street. He continued to do the art scene. He was experimenting with saxophone and playing saxophone in the North Beach nightclubs, I guess you'd call them. There was a lot of poetry going on at that time, poetry and jazz combinations, some done by male poets, some done by female poets. Ruth Weiss is one of the female poets who was doing that at that time, became friends with my mom and dad, and I'm still in touch with her. She's 85 years old now. So they were in San Francisco, did the San Francisco sort of art scene. He continued to do some painting, but he got very interested in filmmaking and made maybe 15 small artsy films. And he was doing collage work, he was doing light shows, and also working as a carpenter.